Hello and welcome to this video. I've got something a little bit different to talk to you about today. My name's Jack Jennings and I'm an electric guitar player who plays Indian classical music on the guitar, but my background is really coming through blues and Jimi Hendrix, Frank Zappa, John McLaughlin, Miles Davis, John Coltrane, all of those types of things. And then I found my way into Indian classical music, and that suited me really well as a more of a tradition, more of a path to really go down. But things have been sort of mixing up a bit more recently. I've been working with a drummer called Andy Edwards, and he's a really fascinating character, and we've been spending a lot of time having very long-winded conversations on the phone about music and philosophy and culture and art and just about anything you can think of. And we played together for the first time just recently. And Andy is an amazing drummer. I mean, he's played with Robert Plant, he's done drum clinics alongside Terry Bozzio and just, you know, some of the most amazing drummers, and Andy can go toe to toe with those guys. He's really an incredible world-class drummer, and he can play a lot of things that just make anyone blush. And so it's been amazing to get to know him and play with him, and it kind of brought out of me a different side of my musical nature that I haven't really been able to access on my own for a while. It brought out more of that fire, you know, more of that Jimi Hendrix kind of feeling, because I've been playing a much more traditional route of Indian classical music and really thinking about the sitar and all the kind of conventions of the sitar and how to adapt that onto the electric guitar as faithfully as possible. But there feels like a new way of approaching that material that's emerging, because what I'm doing with Andy is that I'm playing Indian classical melodic forms on the guitar, but with his sense of kind of jazz rock fusions of drumming, it's giving me an opportunity to actually approach those melodic frameworks in a totally different way in terms of the sound and the expression and all the kind of nuances and style that you can put into that. So it's been really interesting. I really feel like it's helping me to open up a different side of my playing and sort of actually bring that more into a new alignment with the Indian classical forms that I've been really focusing on. So we've actually begun to work on an album together, and the idea is still to base a lot of the material on Indian classical forms, but applying it to, you know, having a drummer and bass player, and then having other guest musicians like Asana Sasikaran is going to do some vocals for us, and my guru Shakir is going to help me to compose some of the more complex rhythmic aspects of the compositions, and sort of explore how we can really create that sort of grand performance arc throughout some of the pieces, and he's going to play on some of them too. And there's a few other musician friends of mine that who I think will be part of it as well. So it's looking like an exciting project, and I'm looking forward to sharing more of it with you guys as things develop over the next several months. These two little performances that you're seeing, I'll put a link, because those two little jams that me and Andy did are on his channel, so you can go and check out that. He's got a really interesting channel where he talks a lot about the cultural aspects of music and philosophical aspects of music, particularly more in the sort of jazz progressive rock area. So I hope you found this interesting, and stay tuned, because I think there's more of this type of thing to come.